The Man in the Attic, Part 2. Panic surged through me. I didn't have the keys to unlock the gate, so I climbed the fence, my boots slipping on the icy surface, and jumped down on the other side. My body hit the snowy ground hard, but I didn't care. I looked back at the house. The figure was gone. But then, out of the corner of my eye, I saw the attic curtains move, slowly, deliberately, as if something was behind them. I felt paralyzed with fear. My breath came in short gasps as I dialed Mom's number. She didn't pick up. I was on my own. There was no way I was going back inside that house. So I started walking down the snowy road toward the diner. The icy wind cut through my jacket as I walked, shivering and terrified. When I finally reached the diner, I stumbled inside, my legs weak, my face pale. The woman behind the counter looked at me with concern. "There's a man in my house," I managed to say, my voice shaking. "A man?" she asked. He was on the stairs. Then he moved the curtains in the attic." She nodded quickly. "We better call the police. You did the right thing coming here." I nodded back, realizing it was my only option. My hands shook as I dialed 911. I told the dispatcher everything, every terrifying detail. It took over an hour for a police car to arrive. 2 officers entered the house with their guns drawn while I waited outside, trembling. I couldn't see much, but I heard their footsteps. Then, suddenly, a commotion, shouting, a crash. Moments later, one of the officers stumbled out, bleeding and calling for backup. The other officer didn't make it. When reinforcements arrived and searched the house, they found the attic. It was worse than I imagined. There were blades, food wrappers, dirty clothes, and a makeshift bed. But the worst part was a notebook, page after page of horrifying words. "I will kill them. I will make them fear me. The boy will see shadows. He will be alone, afraid to come near me in the attic. And at night, when they sleep, I will come down, slowly, soundlessly. They will wake to their worst nightmare." The officers told us to leave that night, and Mom and I didn't argue. We packed what little we could and moved into a small apartment in the city. For a while, things were good. I felt safe. Mom felt safe. We ate spaghetti or pizza for dinner, watched TV together, and slept peacefully. But then, about a month and a half later, the knocks started. Light, barely audible thuds at the front door. It was a heavy metal door, but somehow the sound was more unnerving because of it. At first, I thought I was imagining things. Then, one night, half asleep on my way to the bathroom, I heard it again. This time, I peered through the peephole. My heart stopped. There was a silhouette, a dark and moving figure just standing there, shrouded in shadow. The knocks were soft, deliberate, almost mocking. I backed away from the door, my hands trembling, my breath caught in my throat. The nightmares had returned, and I knew he had found us.